What if the secrets to unbreakable mental strength were hidden in words from history's greatest thinkers? In a world full of chaos and stress, these 30 timeless quotes from philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Nietzsche, and Socrates aren't just inspiration. They're your blueprint for resilience. Stick around, because one of them might just change how you face tomorrow. Look, let's dive right in. First off, Epictetus hits hard with this. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This one's all about controlling your responses to events, not the events themselves, helping you build resilience in daily challenges. Next up, Marcus Aurelius drops some wisdom. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Here's the thing. It highlights internal control, encouraging you to focus on your thoughts for that unbreakable mental fortitude amid chaos. Honestly, Seneca nails it. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. This reminds us that much mental distress is self-created, teaching us to ground ourselves in the present, reduce anxiety, foster endurance. Moving on, back to Marcus Aurelius. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. By urging better thought patterns, it shows how cultivating positive mental habits leads to lasting emotional stability and life satisfaction. Wait for it. Nietzsche says, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." This stresses finding purpose as a key to resilience, helping you endure hardships by connecting them to deeper personal meaning. Socrates keeps it real. The unexamined life is not worth living. It promotes self-reflection as a tool for mental health, enabling you to understand and overcome inner conflicts for a more fulfilled existence. Another from Nietzsche. "What does not kill me makes me stronger." This quote views adversity as a growth opportunity, inspiring you to transform pain into personal power and mental toughness. Marcus Aurelius again. "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." It warns that your mindset shapes your reality, encouraging mindful thinking to maintain mental clarity. Emotional balance. Epictetus chimes in, "No man is free who is not master of himself. True freedom and strength lie in self-mastery," teaching you to conquer impulses for greater mental independence and peace. Seneca's got this. "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." This compares mental challenges to physical exercise, motivating you to embrace trials as essential for building psychological resilience. Heraclitus says, "To be even-minded is the greatest virtue." It advocates emotional equilibrium, helping you navigate life's ups and downs with steady composure, reduced stress. Often attributed to Buddha in these contexts, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. This underscores the power of mindset in shaping identity, urging positive thinking to enhance mental strength. Self-transformation. Jean-Paul Sartre. "Man is condemned to be free." It highlights personal responsibility in choices, empowering you to build mental resilience by owning your decisions in an uncertain world. Albert Camus. "The only way to deal with this life is to find meaning in it." By seeking personal significance, this quote fosters mental endurance, turning existential struggles into sources of inner strength. Camus again. "One must imagine Sisyphus happy." This encourages finding joy in repetitive struggles, teaching acceptance and optimism as keys to mental resilience against futility. Søren Kierkegaard. "Life must be understood backward, but it must be lived forward." It promotes reflection on past experiences to inform future actions, building mental wisdom, adaptability for life's uncertainties. Democritus. The brave man is he who overcomes not only his enemies, but his pleasures. This stresses self-discipline over desires, helping you develop mental fortitude by prioritizing long-term well-being over short-term gratification. Marcus Aurelius: waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one. It calls for action over contemplation, inspiring mental strength through ethical living, decisive personal growth. Kierkegaard once more: anxiety is the dizziness of freedom. This views anxiety as a byproduct of choice, encouraging you to embrace it as a path to authentic selfhood and mental liberation. Plato: the greatest wealth is to live content with little. By advocating simplicity, it reduces mental clutter from materialism, promoting contentment as a foundation for emotional resilience. Nietzsche: to live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. This transforms suffering into a meaningful pursuit, building mental toughness by reframing pain as a catalyst for purpose. Aristotle: we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. It links habits to character, teaching that consistent positive routines forge mental excellence and enduring strength. Plato again: the first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. This prioritizes internal battles, guiding you to achieve mental mastery as the ultimate form of resilience and self-control. Antonio Gramsci: pessimism of the intellect, optimism of the will. It balances realistic thinking with determined action, fostering mental resilience by combining awareness. Proactive hope. Marcus Aurelius: everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. This encourages critical thinking, reducing mental turmoil from external judgments, enhancing inner peace. Camus: the absurd man says yes, and his efforts will henceforth be unceasing. Embracing life's absurdity builds relentless mental drive, turning existential doubt into sustained motivation. Strength. Simone de Beauvoir: one's life has value so long as one attributes value to the life of others. It ties mental well-being to empathy, suggesting that meaningful connections bolster resilience against isolation. Thucydides: the secret of happiness is freedom, and the secret of freedom is courage. This links courage to mental liberation, inspiring bold actions to overcome fears. Achieve emotional independence. Protagoras: man is the measure of all things. By centering human perspective, it empowers personal agency, helping you construct mental frameworks for resilience in a relative world. And wrapping it up, Nietzsche: become who you are. This urges authentic self-realization, building mental strength through alignment with your true nature and rejection of external pressures. There you have it. 30 powerhouse quotes to fuel your mental game. Go ahead, pick one. Make it your mantra today.